Alright, so are they big towers of death? That's the question, right? That's what everybody wants to know about cell phone towers. Can they be weaponized? How dangerous are they? Is it a Gwen tower? 5G, oh god! Here's the deal, alright? Gwen towers are old tech. That was the government's original try to bypass a nuclear scenario and still have communication. What I just showed you and what you see in pictures is generally a 4G LTE site. They're going to operate from like 700 up to 2300 megahertz. Sprint does 2.5 stuff already. And yeah, they do increase all of our risk of cancer. The radio frequency is starting to operate at a pitch that modulates with the human body. It breaks down the cellular walls. It allows for easier growth of cancer. Everybody's getting it. Everybody's getting inundated. It is what it is. All right, and tower climbers catch it worse than anybody. Now, we go through radio frequency awareness, so we actually get to learn some of this stuff and find out. Here's the deal: radio frequency. It's essentially a big microwave emitter. Those panel antennas up there. It's like a microwave that just points out into the populace. Up close, it'll superheat the moisture in my brain, my eyes, and my testicles first. So there does run a risk of sterilization, especially for tower climbers. If we spend all day straddling a live antenna, it's not great. And you can feel it. You start getting cooked. Headaches. And now the 5G small cell stuff that they're putting out, the stuff everybody's afraid of, there's good reason to fear this shit. They're putting those microwaves much, much closer to the populace. For one, they're going to be on billboards, light poles, street lights, sides of buildings. So they're closer because the wavelength is so much shorter. It can only go a shorter distance, all right? So it's got to come closer. Well, these things are now operating at 2.5, 2.7, 3000 gigahertz. Now that much more closely matches the body's modulation, all right? So the 5G, that 5G rollout, right, you can expect more tumors and infertility and an escalation in cancer. Do I believe all of this is a plan to cull humanity? No. I think what's going on is we need a new way to transmit data. They're just finding out that this cellular technology is actually harmful to the populace, but they can't tell everybody that. There'd be widespread panic. And what would everybody do? Shut off their phones and turn them in? BS. All right, so I think our demand for technology is outstripping our ability to provide new ways to do it. So everybody's screaming for faster phones, faster internet. Well, this is what we got, and they're putting it into production as quickly as they can develop it, but there's no possibility for long-term testing before the release. It doesn't work that way. The public wants it, and they want it now. Can they be weaponized? I say to a degree. It would take a lot of work, though. They'd have to retool each and every one of these sites, bypassing all sorts of breakers up top, in the bottom, in the shelter, and then they'd have to ramp them up. And even then, you're just going to see dogs and birds and small children fall. Adults would end up with headaches. It would be like leaving your microwave on with the door open at the other end of the house. Yeah, it's not good for anybody around you.